Alright, we're back, and who was I playing? I was playing as Gash Slash, and there we go. I know where I'm at in the game. It's kind of neat that it actually kept my save file from, like, the many playthroughs I've done for this game. Not that it's particularly helpful, but still. We moved to Sanctuary only recently. It seems so exciting to live in a place like this. I even already caught my first monster. You recently became a monster keeper, right? So, how many monsters do you already have? So many. Compared to your husband's weak-ass slime. Oh. And here's the Keeper Tower. Okay. Let's see. Oh. This is the Dual Circle. You'll need to have a rank of Keeper Novice to enter. Well, that's out. I doubt there's anything up here. But I'm gonna check anyway. I should probably hook up... Nope. This is the Affinity Arena. You need to have the rank of Keeper Seeker to enter. Well, can't do that either. Okay, what about this one? Oh, we can try refighting that Steam Golem if I wanted to. It's tempting. Okay, let's check skills on Bleb. So Bleb has the poison debuff. Healing might not be a bad idea. I'm gonna do combo healing, probably. Okay, so let's take that off of him, and the wizard hat. Tempting to take the hide off, but we'll see. Let's see, so we want the wizard hat. What else do we have? Defense, mana regeneration, defense. Nothing that really increases his magic. So I guess, yeah, let's just take everything off of Inch Noodle and try and throw it over onto Bleb. Maybe this'll work. Maybe this won't. I don't know. We'll find out as we go along, but I'd really like to kill that golem. And this is my best... Probably my best group to do so. Because, yeah, if I can poison him on top of everything else. So, yeah, start with Sidekick. Always start with Sidekick. Let's see, so Slime Shot is poison. Poison's dang good. Acid Rain. Does Armor Break, reduces defense by 40%. Let's do Slime Shot to start. Because that 10% probably is more effective than anything else. Okay, so now he's poisoned and burning. So he will be capable of damaging me here, which is a bit of an annoyance. But there's nothing I can do about that. Okay, Acid Rain. He's weak to air. But that's the best I can do. Let's see. Joe wants to try and do tech support here. Okay. Let me see. So... probably that, because I can't... Yeah, Stone Rain's not going to do a whole bunch of bonus damage, and he's certainly not weak to anything else. It almost would have made more sense to actually... I don't really know. Dude hurts. We could try healing. We should probably do Featherstorm. Because he's weak to that. It almost would have made more sense to put the bird in the back. But I'm not sold on whether or not that's a good idea yet. I could go for the heals. We should go for the heals. I was really hoping that would actually... heal dog as well. Okay. Well, yeah, you know what? We'll be able to pull this off. I'm not entirely sure if we're gonna get the egg though. I think I might have to keep working before I have, like, the proper build to take this guy out. No, 4 turns. We get rare loot. We get a record score, and we get the Steam Golem Egg. I think I was trying to do that for, like, forever. A long time ago. Anyway, do we get to keep the Steam Golem if we win? Yes, we do. Anyway. So, use Punchbot. Okay, so let us check the skills of Punchbot. Considering I've never actually got him before, I'm kind of interested in seeing what he's got. So, start of combat, get a shield, also another shield. Also shields. Huh. He's got a lot of shields. And a lot of stat bonuses. Let's see. Earth hits all enemies. Extra mana regen. Spell shield and agility to the whole team. Okay. Let's see. So we've looked at Bleb. Right. We're looking at Punchbot. I like the idea of Punchbot as kind of this weird buff shielder. He's got to be level 10 to get that one, though. He's an interesting duck. I'll give him that. I'm not sure what to do with him necessarily. He's also Fire Earth, which puts him kind of in this awkward spot of using the exact same elements as Dog. Which means I'm less likely to use him. Obviously, I'll hold on to him, though. I'm just happy that I managed to recruit him on the first, I guess, second try, but still. Okay. So, right, we were exploring this place. This is the archive of the Keeper's Stronghold. Sorry, my mic is in the wrong position. Let's see. Centuries of Monster Sanctuary history is written down in all of those books. Well, that's useful. I like to read about all the different monsters. And nothing there. Man, I'm just going to be uncomfortable today. Alright, well, that is just the fate I guess I'm resigning myself to. Let's see, and I think these are parents. Oh, Gash Slash'em, how are you getting along with in the wilds by yourself? You want to become a Keeper Master? You know me and your father are only Keeper Rangers, so don't pressure yourself too much. Oh, who am I kidding? I know it's pointless to argue with you once you've set yourself a goal. And that's what makes us so proud of you. But never forget to keep your monsters healthy. Potions. Hello, son. How are you doing in your endeavors as a monster keeper? You want to research the highest ranks of our order? Or reach the highest ranks of our order? A good goal. Your grandfather became a Keeper Dragoon, and that's the second highest rank in the order. We expect no less of you. Haha. But never put yourself and your monsters in unnecessary danger. You hear? Take this with you on your journeys. We got a brooch. Let's see. So wasn't this the one where you called dog cat and cat dog? I do that constantly. That's pretty normal. I don't even think this is the first time I've done that. What was the... Oh, first time I ever did that was, I believe, very specifically, Holy Potatoes Weapon Shop. I think that was the first series I ever started that trend. Anyway, halt! This path leads to the eastern parts of the sanctuary. The Stronghold Dungeon and the Ancient Woods. Monsters in these parts are unruly beasts, nothing like the blobs and rockies of the Keeper's Trail. Come back once you've beaten 3 champion monsters and reached the rank of Keeper Novice. Well. Alright. Let's switch back to the Brib. Oh, hey! Breaks hidden walls, moves heavy boulders. I should pay attention to these things. Because I can actually see what these abilities do. I'd never really paid attention to the Explorer abilities until now. I mean, I knew they were there, but I'd never paid attention to the fact that they're straight up just listed. We got a cape. Doesn't look like there's anything exciting around here. This exit leads to Blue Caves. Other keepers reported they spotted some champion monsters down there. To Blue Caves. Let's see. Good evening. How is this game so far? Hey, Ben Star. Oh, sorry. Distraction. Rival. Hello, fellow Spectral Keeper. I'm Will Heckett, Keeper of the Spectral Toad, and you must be Gash Slash'em. Did you hear the rumors? They say there's an unusual amount of champion monsters around. Mysterious, isn't it? Wouldn't it be awesome if we managed to hunt one down? That would grant us quite some respect in the keep. Perhaps I might even be able to discern the cause of the rise in champion monsters. Might be an unusual phenomenon. I hatched my first monsters only recently, though. I studied monsters and such for years, but I still have some troubles. So I think we should support each other. The two other Spectral Keepers have an advantage on us. Leonard is a bit older, so he already gathered some experience. Julia started as a monster keeper at a very young age, so he has more experience than us all as well. They're both already Keeper Lancers, and we're just Keeper Aspirants. That means they're 3 ranks above us. But since there's many more champions around than usual, we might catch up with them eventually. Here, this monster journal might help you. Don't worry. It's a spare one I've got from my grandfather. I thought this guy was going to be a jerk, but he's actually quite nice. My grandfather created these journals. They have a lot of empty pages, but these pages will be filled as you find and collect new monsters. Hey, what are you doing here? It's dangerous in the Blue Caves. Don't you have any grasp on what's going on? I, Leonard of the Velis bloodline, will take care of the champion monsters. It's not the right task for some rookies. We'll see. Fool! And I say not a word. Something tells me that we should watch out for Will. Leonard, on the other hand, I hope that you will surpass him in rank at some point. Wouldn't hurt his ego. Anyway, so how is this game? It's... I mean, honestly, it's pretty much the exact same as... Oh, I'm using the wrong monsters here. Whatever. It's the same as it was when I had first played it, to be honest. Which is to say, pretty dang good. Let's see. So these guys are weak to... Oh, I'm hitting them with Earth, aren't I? It's pretty dang good. It's got a really solid, like, how do I describe it? It's got a really solid premise. The 3v3 monster fights are really fun, because it makes for much more, like, tactical gameplay than Pokemon, where you just, like, effectively abuse stab bonuses until your enemy is dead. And don't get me wrong, I like Pokemon quite a lot. Let's see. I just find it to be a little bit, repetitive. So it's kind of fun to have a monster collection game that, you know, doesn't really bother much from, say, Pokemon, for example, has cool Metroidvania bits, and, yeah, has, like, it's a very combo-centric battle system. Instead of, say, like, just trying to use your best skills, sometimes it's actually best to hit them with a weaker move that has multiple hits, because that'll actually stun-lock the enemy into oblivion. Oh, did the one guy stop burning? He did. I'm gonna try slime-shotting him. Don't know if it's a good idea. Could be fine. But yeah, we'll switch back to our previous build. Yeah. I knew I wasn't gonna be able to take him up. Or take him up, take him out. Beatings will continue. I still got 4 stars. That seems wrong to me, but whatever. Okay, so let's take all these off. Which bleb out. So we are going to have a very fire-heavy team here, but I don't really see a way around it. What does mana ring do? Ah, it's just bonus mana. I don't really care for that. And I'm pretty sure... Oh. Took away my bird. Pretty sure I can't open this up. Oh. Huh. You know, in retrospect, I think I ended up going the wrong way. I don't think I'm supposed to be here yet. Because there was another cave system the other direction. Well, we'll go until I find a teleporter out of here. Well, we found the blue cave key. Maybe we're on the right path after all. Well, do we go up? We could. Actually, yeah, it looks like I'm totally stuck here. Until I get, the double jump, because I can't get to that upper section. We'll see how it goes. Elemental affinity mechanics shouldn't be having an elemental advantage means you win. Yeah, in this case, for example, like, there's a very overt power boost if I'm using, like, fire on a grass enemy. In this case, the Grummy is weak to fire. But it doesn't necessarily... It's not the end-all, be-all. And as far as I can tell, like, the status effects are still just about as effective. No, they're not. Burning is definitely way more effective against enemies weak to it. But in this case, despite the fact that one enemy is, like, a fire type, I'm not going to do that much less damage, and it's not that I want to, like, change my build around. Ow! Wow, that thing hurt. Let's see, do we do power? Or do we do Featherstorm? Because it's going to take a while to take out that one masked dude. Probably the latter. We'll just burn that guy. I don't know. But yeah, one of my biggest beefs about Pokemon very specifically was just like, whenever I'd play it, I'd try and pick a character with like, obviously 2 types, and I'd usually try and go with some 2 types that like, most enemies aren't going to just be resistant to. So, I guess most recently when I was playing Sun and Moon, I was a relatively big fan of whatever the owl Pokemon was. Because Ghost Owl was such an odd duck combination. Or Ghost Grass, sorry. Did I say Ghost Owl? I don't know, whatever. It's been a while. And I could pretty much just solo the entire game that way. There are very few... Let's see, move up? Oh, these are the platforms below us. Okay, we gotta go fix that. Rowlet is the Pokemon's name. I was gonna call it Knocked Out. It's been a while. Okay, so we want to do... Mid, high, high? Probably mid, high, high. We'll see what I see what I can do. So we gotta move that down. I'm just gonna move them accordingly, and let's see how this goes. Okay, third one still needs to go up. Alternatively, yeah, no way I'm making that normally. I still think I might have sequence broke a little bit here. Because I want to say the old man gave me a key to somewhere completely different. And I'm just wandering around. See, do I know what they're adding in the early access period? Nope, I have no idea. I more or less just checked my inbox and they're like, by the way, here's your early access key. And I'm like, oh. Ah! I went the wrong direction. Might have reset the monsters? If it did, oh well. We need the EXP anyway. Try to just bring this up. Should do the trick. Oh. Absolutely does the trick. And I'm gonna make my way upwards. Oh, that's not gonna work. Let's take these guys out first. Now, they are all anti-fire, which is inconvenient, but you know what? I'm not going to change a dang thing about my build. Once I have more equipment, I think I'll go for it. But right now, it's like, yeah. Now, the question is, do we go for... Let's actually just shields up. Because these suckers hurt. Really like the main character's design in this game. He actually, so... I got to look at the key art for this game. You know, the thumbnail that they came up with. It looks downright rad. Let's see, I should probably just start featherstorming this. Unfortunately, Inch Noodle is going to be just stuck shielding, because these guys can actually hit me real freaking hard. But, like, the sprite does not do the key art justice, unfortunately. I feel a bit bad, because very obviously, like, I'm pretty sure that somebody else did the key art for it, but it's just like, it looked really cool. I don't know. Okay, so Featherstorm again. Ignite again. And then let's do something that does not do fire damage. Well, that just kills him. Might be better to just totally eschew the burn enemies build when fighting these guys. It's probably the right idea. It'd be really interesting to do a build that is entirely just like pure damage all the time. We could do that. Try and go with a team that just... Okay, got it. That was a bit of a tough jump. Not supposed to do that. See, the key art they're using for the Twitch logo? Yeah, that's probably the exact one. Okay. There we go. Horn. I don't think I've seen that before. Okay, so we've got weak to fire, weak to fire, weak to fire. Oh boy, these suckers are in for a bad time. Let's see. Always feels like the monsters should be able to learn a bit of every element. It would be nice if you could mix and match your build just slightly. I'm trying to think of a good description of that. Like, Inch Noodle, for example, actually has a really, really solid power. And is the only reason why Inch Noodle's even in the team composition, honestly. Because, what it does is every time an enemy takes burn damage, I get a shield equal to some small portion of it. It's pretty effective. It's keeping me alive. And if I could somehow, like, have that inherit onto one of my other monsters, I'd more or less be unstoppable. Alternatively, I was thinking about it, and it's like, I wonder if I actually would have been... Ow. You've taken some harm. Let's see. I was thinking about it, and I might have actually been better off going with the Eagle monster accompaniment, because then I could have done Shock as well. I wonder if I'll ever be able to recruit the other starting monsters. An interesting question. It's unlikely, but still. Beating. Die. You have a large number of spots for monster storage. Is it fairly limited? I haven't hit the maximum yet, so... Who knows? Okay, so we've got some eggs to pop open. So, fungi. He's fungi. Okay. But yeah, it looks like I still have these guys. I'm really curious how many I can carry with me. Might be a lot. Oh. So, poison debuff can be stacked 2 additional times on enemies. Additional stacks are only twice as strong. So this guy's a real heavy poisoner. Yeah, poison and weakness. Be interesting. What about this guy? So he does acid rain. He also does poison. He does shielding. And restore. Let's see. Every hit has a chance to remove a buff from a target. That's pretty good. Every hit has a 10% chance to apply weakness. So this guy might not be terrible. He's got a lot of poison. What's the difference between slime shot and poison bomb? Oh, number of hits. That would do the trick. Yeah, kind of useful on his own. It's that synergy that I don't want to lose necessarily. Okay, so let's get an attack proc, because that's going to be amazing. Let's see, sustain would be kind of good. Because I've been using Burning Desire. It's a chance to burn. When applying a buff, also apply a shield. So we probably want to head down this way so we can actually get sustain and buffing shield on the next round. A couple other things like mana proc are going to be pretty good too. Okay, and we could get regeneration of the whole team. It'd be good. Probably do crit damage. He's already kind of monstrous. Let's see. Grab health proc. He's got one more. Channel buff to the whole team? I don't know what to do with half of these characters, so I'm just gonna kind of let him be. At some point we'll sit down and try alternate builds, but that'll be later. It looks like there's a treasure chest on the other side that I'm gonna be able to get access to, just not well. Can you grind to level up your monsters? Oh yeah. I believe some monsters scale with your own level, but don't quote me on that. Because I want to say... Let's see. Well, I can't get up there. We definitely need some kind of hyper jump to get up that. Let's see. I want to say at least the arena definitely scales up. I don't know about the rest, though. Let's see. Well, these guys are all weak to fire. I want to see more monster games with the Digimon evolution variety. I would love that. Not exactly in the same vein, but I'm really looking forward to... we're going to be getting Digimon Survive sometime soon. Sometime within the next year, I hope? And I'm really looking forward to that. Unfortunately, I think this is mostly a one-man project, so I wouldn't expect too much out of it. Like, still a great game, but... I don't know. Digimon Survive is going to be fun. When it's out. It'll take a while. Okay, do we do Featherstorm? We could do Featherstorm, hit this guy kind of hard. Yeah, that's 8 hits right there. That is nasty. Do we do Sustain? Or do I do Arcane Bolt? Let's do Arcane Bolt, then set him on fire. Yeah, I heard about that. Apparently it's grid strategy and has character death. Yep. It could be kind of traumatic, or it could be freaking rad. I'm not entirely sure where it's going to end up, but I'm looking forward to it all the same. I don't know. More Monster Collection games are good. For a while, I mean, even just like, as much as I love Digimon, and I rather enjoy Pokemon, kind of, sort of, my problem is those being the only two, like, major Monster Collection games on the market. I guess there was Yokai Watch and maybe, like, one or two others. I know there's, like, Monster Rancher and stuff, but, like... that's certainly a series that kind of fell by the wayside over the years, and I know they're making a new one, and my opinion is guaranteed to change once I get my hands on that and get to see if that's any good. But, like, I would like to see more games tackle monster collection and, like, really get into the nitty-gritty of monster customization, too. Because it's so much fun, like, min-maxing these characters specifically, trying to find the optimum build. And I hope to see, like, more indie studios especially come up with interesting things. Because we've got Temtem coming out soonish. And Shell and I got to play that for a little while. And that was fun. It was limited, but it was fun. Let's see, do we do power? Let's do power. Do sustain. Let's do claws. Wow, he's just gone. Yeah, it might actually be better to roll like a full just damage crit team someday. At which point that would justify going eagle for the shock. I'm gonna get back to things. Shell's a tech support wizard today. And that is very appreciated because I have no time for it. Okay. Arcane Bolt, kill that guy. Okay, is Temtem fully coming out or going into early access? I actually have no idea. It's currently in early access, but a super closed version of early access that only Kickstarter backers... Ooh, Tengu. But yeah, only Kickstarter backers and, like, a very select few that I think backed it through the Discord store can get Temtem right now. Which is a bit unfortunate, because I know a lot of people would like to. But I know they had massive server problems the first time they released it. Anyway, stand back and watch how a real keeper manages a wild monster. Another glorious victory. Haha! Farewell. Seems like it's going to be a great game. Sadly, 2 days after it comes out, RE Legends will be out. I don't think they're the kind that... Wait, I have a Blue Caves key. I guess I don't. I don't think they're the kinds of games that are like directly in competition with each other. And that might just be me, but like RE Legend feels completely different after I've played both. This is much more about like proper team compositions and like combos, combo effects, battle tactics, whereas RE Legend is very much definitively more of a open world exploration romp. Both are great games, and I'm looking forward to both. I emailed my contacts at the publisher for Magnus Games, so hopefully I'm going to be able to get earlier access to that before it comes out. Mainly because I would like to, you know, play RE Legend before PAX as opposed to after I get back. Okay, so what's this guy weak to? Weak to earth, resists... Okay. So in that case, we could... No, we don't want a psychic. Let's just hit this guy. It's probably just Arcane Bolt this guy. If he's weak to earth, I should probably hit him with Stone Rain. I should probably upgrade Stone Rain now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, holy crap, crits are good. It'd be interesting to have a full team of just, like, pure bruisers set to do maximum crit and crit-related buffs. We'd be pretty close to that. Okay. Featherstorm. Let's see. Well, I mean, we're still clearing through things pretty fast, pretty easily. Ooh, and we get a monk egg. I don't think I've ever actually gotten one of those before, so we should pop both of these open along the way. Okay, so we got a monk, and his name is going to be... No, what do we name the monk? I wish I could see the skills before I really determine what it is. Nom. Jackie. Problem is I don't like Jackie Chan as a person. Like, at all. So I don't really want to make references to him. I loved his movies when I was a kid, and then I started hearing about his, like, political opinions, and I'm like, ooh, you're kind of a bad guy. Which sucks. He's like, yeah, no. I don't really want to call him Bruce, because that's my father-in-law, because that would be not weird, but it'd be a little weird. It's a monk. It's just a dude in a robe. His name's Chip. And then we've got Tengus. Okay, so let's check the skills on Chip. So Chip he's got a heal. He's got attack proc, which is pretty good. Like, it'd be really interesting to go for a multi-hit combo team. Wow. Oh my god. He's actually kind of rad. I don't... Huh. So you and Shell got married? Not yet, but like, close enough. So the unfortunate part is he can't do any status effects. That said, we could get this guy up to a shit ton of punches if we wanted to. And he's got a normal punch, a fire punch, a wind punch. Oh, the normal punch combo has more hits comparatively. Let's see, he's got a decent crit. Whoa, he's got a decent crit chance. Agility buff, dodge, and also sidekick. Maybe? Because, yeah, we could get a 15% crit chance bonus just flat from talents. And he'd have a wind, fire, and water punch, which would let him exploit weaknesses. What are his his own weaknesses? So, weak to earth, resistant to wind. It's actually tempting to use this guy. Well, one way or another, we want to pick up attack proc, because that's amazing. We want to pick up one of each of these. And then crit bonus. We have one more skill point. I'm going to grab punch combo. I don't think I'm going to use this guy yet, but if I wanted to go for a full fisting combo, Chip here might not be a terrible idea.